We recently spent 11 nights on board Swan Hellenic's brand new SH Diana, a small expedition ship, and it was an amazing cruise. We got to transit the Panama Canal. We got to see many of the places in Panama, Costa Rica, and Cartagena, Colombia. It was an excellent trip. I also had the opportunity to check out some of the various stateroom accommodations on board. We stayed in a junior suite for the 11-night cruise. I spent 2 nights in a standard balcony cabin, and I also had the opportunity to tour one of the accessible staterooms. So let's take a look at the accommodations on SH Diana. Wow, well, this is an interesting story. Now I'm actually in a standard balcony stateroom here on SH Diana. Funny story. Well, maybe not so funny, kind of tragic actually. But we were upgraded to a junior suite when we boarded the ship because the ship's only about half full, and we really liked that junior suite. So why am I in a standard balcony stateroom? Well, first of all, I wanted to be able to videotape one of these to show you what it's like. Ricky came down with COVID. She tested positive for COVID, and I did not. I tested negative, so they have moved me to this standard balcony stateroom for the night, or for the next couple of nights, because we're near the end of the cruise. And so I get to experience what the standard balcony stateroom is like. So let me show you around. So as you enter the stateroom, on the left-hand side, in this configuration anyway, they may be flipped. Some of them may be flipped the other way. But on my left, I see these closet doors. There's 4 of them. And they're very nice, kind of a light-colored wood. Inside, we have these very, very high quality, I think they might even be cedar wooden hangers. You also get the plush bathrobes in this category. I believe you get it in every category. And you also get the Swan Hellenic branded on point slippers. You'll notice the branding on the robes. And there's also a full-size umbrella in the stateroom, which is available for year use. There's a shelf down below where you can store shoes or any items. Now this is my bag of stuff here. That's all my computer equipment stuff I'm moving over to this new stateroom. Here we have some more hangers. These are the clip style hangers. We also have a laundry bag with the shoehorn. Nice feature. And then the laundry service. This is your laundry service list of prices for laundry. And then there's a shelf up above, and right now the light is a little bright, but there is a life vest up here. There's usually 2, but since I'm in here by myself, there's only 1. And so this is where your life vests are stored. And of course you could store these under the bed to make a little more space if you wanted more storage up here. Storage is not a problem in this stateroom, I will say. Now if we look at the other closet, and the lights come on automatically, which is a nice feature. You can see I've already got a couple of shirts hanging in here, so there's more hanging space here. There's another little cubby up above, and over here there's 2 more cubbies, and these have complimentary blankets, very nice warm blankets. But you can also, there's enough room here where you can store more things. So you have plenty of shelf storage. Here's another large shelf with a safe stuck back there. The safe's a little small. You could probably put a smaller iPad in it, your cell phone, all your money, passports, things like that. And then we have 2 more shelves down here. Lots of shelves, lots of storage. This particular stateroom has 4 nice sized drawers. All of the drawers are soft close. There's 4 of them. And then you have a huge shelf down here where you can store even more. So lots and lots of storage, and we're just getting started when it comes to storage in this stateroom. Now I'll save the bathroom for last, but I'll first tell you there is a full-size mirror right here, floor to ceiling. Over here on the right-hand side, I have a little panel where you can turn on Do Not Disturb, request the room to be cleaned. And I'm not sure what this Please Wait means. There's another one down here called Please Wait, and I'm not exactly sure how that's used. I've never seen that before. Of course, this is the bathroom. We'll come back to that. Here we have a thermostat that is a little confusing. I have to admit, it has a plus or minus, and it does not give you the temperature. It just says that it's either plus 0.5, plus 1. I'm not sure what that means, even though it does work very well. There is a minus over here, but it's almost impossible to see. It's such a dark color. It blends in with the color, this black color, and I think it's like a dark blue. But there is a plus and minus, and then of course the power here. Now, never mind this. This is my camera gear that slips on with a magnet, so that does not come with the stateroom. Okay, as we walk through the stateroom, I'm going to turn to my right. We have a beautiful queen-size bed, which is 2 twin beds put together, and we have nightstands on each side. You'll notice the lighting. Now, this lighting is different than it is in the junior suites. Very interesting. Over here, you've got a lot of different light switches. You have 2 USB ports, A and C, and you have a European-style plug outlet. These nightstands have a little cubby shelf, as well as 2 drawers, and these drawers also are soft close, which is a sign of a luxury cruise ship. Anytime you have soft close drawers and doors, that's luxury. I will say the bed has been very comfortable. All the staterooms have the same beds. You have the other nightstand over here, and good quality comfortable pillows and linens. Over here the switches are a little different. Here we have a rheostat, and that controls these lights up here in the ceiling. I can turn them down, turn them up, or I can turn them off by clicking on the button. And there's also a night light feature I'll show you here in just a minute. Okay, so now we're going to turn around, face the opposite direction, and you'll notice a fireplace. How many suites or staterooms on cruise ships have you ever stayed in that had a fireplace? And it actually, I think it does produce a little warmth. I'm not sure if it produces heat or not. I think it does. But it's pretty incredible. It looks like a real fire. It's pretty cool. So when you're on this ship in Antarctica or the Arctic or very cold environments, which is really what these ships are built for, it's going to be very comforting and very warming to come back to this standard balcony stateroom, because we do not have this in the junior suite. We don't have it in the junior suite, and it's something I kind of miss. But what's really cool is this entire wall is nothing but storage. It's just, there's nothing but places to store things in this stateroom. Each one of these doors has shelves. I mean, look at this. It's incredible. The amount of storage is unequaled to any suite or stateroom that I've personally ever stayed in, especially in this category. There's just tons of storage, and all of the doors are soft close. So they're very nice. Now I'm going to turn off the fireplace because that noise is a little distracting. You can turn it off right there, so that you don't have to sleep looking at that fireplace. There's also some drawers, small drawers, which are soft close also when they close. Some little cubbies here. You get complimentary use of binoculars, and they're very high quality binoculars. A little bit of decoration, but there's a shelf there you could use if you needed to. Up above, believe it or not, yes, more storage, and there's 4 of these. And they're pretty deep. I mean, they hold quite a bit. So you're not going to have any trouble staying on this ship for an extended period of time. If you want to do a longer sailing, you're going to have plenty of storage space. Of course, you can put your luggage underneath the bed, which is what we've done. I love the neutral wood tone headboard, or that wall, I guess. It's really not a headboard, it's just the wall. Very, very nice. Also, these bullnose corners, I really like that. In case you actually accidentally slam into the corner, that sharp corner doesn't hit you. You'll also notice a curtain that can separate the living room from the bedroom. Another very nice feature that usually is what you would say identifies this as a true suite. Very large sofa over here, much larger than the one we have in our junior suite, actually, almost twice the size. And I've closed these drapes just because I think it's going to help me get a little bit better video. A very, very nice size coffee table, adequate for 2 people to be able to dine in suite. They do provide complimentary snacks, some chips, peanuts, and M&Ms. Those are complimentary. A little table decoration. There are no fresh flowers. We were a little surprised, being in Costa Rica, that they didn't have fresh flowers, but you know, they do have this decoration here on the coffee table. Now we'll turn our attention to the opposite side of the living room, where we have our large, this is about a 50-inch television. I did measure it. It measured 49 inches, but I'm sure they call it a 50-inch television. And this television will swivel. It will swing out, so you can see it easier from the bed if you need to. On the left side of this desk area, you've got a nice little coffee machine or espresso machine with complimentary coffee espresso. And then up here we have some more shelves, but this is where they store your ice chest, or your ice bucket, I should say, your glasses, and they even provide a kettle with 2 coffee cups, or teacups. If you're from the UK, you probably drink tea. Down below the coffee machine is a mini bar, or actually it's a mini fridge, and they do stock it. Let me see if I can open it. It will be stocked. When you board, you will get a half bottle of champagne. It's stocked, has bottled water, and then of course your choice of soft drinks. You can have them change that. Just request from your stateroom attendant and they'll change whatever soft drinks you want. There is a trash can under the desk. Now this desk is laid out a little differently than our junior suite because you have this makeup mirror right in the middle of the desk. Here's just some literature, treatment menu for the spa, a little bit of information. And this will fold down, and when it goes down, the light goes out. And it too is soft close. So if you want to use it as a desk, you put your computer or your laptop right here, which is what I'll be doing. And I'll be working in that area. But if the ladies want to put their makeup on, you've got a nice big well-lit mirror, very nice lighted mirror. Over here on the desk, we've got a USB-A and a USB-C, a US style 110 outlet. You got a very, very modern phone with a lot of direct dial features. It even has a little camera built in, but I've discovered you can hide that camera. Yeah, you can. There's a little dial here where you can hide that camera so it's out of view. So, you know, in case you're worried about somebody looking at you in your stateroom. And I love the fact that they give you this nice notepad with a nice pen. That will be going home with me, as will the notepad. I love their notepads. These are great. And then there's a little light here that you can direct for the desk light. And of course, you can turn that light on or off here at the desk. But believe it or not, and a nice comfortable desk chair, which you can turn around. If you're dining in suite, you can turn it around and use that as another way to sit at this table for lunch or breakfast or dinner. But there's even more storage. Look at this at the desk. You ladies can put all your cosmetics in there. Very large, very deep drawers. There's 3 of these. Of course, you know me, I'm going to put my electronics and some of my tech gear in there. But very, very nice layout. Very, very convenient. Okay, let's take a quick look at the balcony. It's a little cloudy out today. We have sheer curtains, and then we have the blackout curtains. The size of the balcony is very, very adequate, very good. And I love the fact that it has the sliding glass door, not the hinged door, which always slams shut. My camera is probably going to fog up because it's very humid outside. But that's your balcony. It's got a nice sized balcony table where you could very easily have coffee or breakfast if you wanted to eat al fresco. And now we have a little more light in the stateroom with that balcony door open. The room is very well lit anyway. Air conditioner vents are up here above where the curtains draw. And it's been a very good location. It's the same in our stateroom, and it doesn't blow directly on your head like some suites or staterooms we've stayed in. So let's go check out the bathroom. Okay, now the bathroom is where you start to see the size diminish because the bathroom is fairly small. However, they have not skimped on storage in the bathroom either. So here you can see on the right hand side there's a large medicine cabinet style storage with lots of shelf space. You'll see another lighted makeup mirror. Your towels are stored up here above the toilet. And let's see if they have the true mark of a luxury bathroom. And that is this a soft close toilet lid and seat? I've got the seat and the lid. And yes, it is. They get a point for having a soft close toilet lid. Anything that can keep it quiet in the stateroom is a plus. That's why I'm a big believer in soft close drawers, doors, and toilet seat covers and lids. Now up here on the vanity, it's very nice. It's marble material. Very, very elegant. A nice, very large sink. Over here we've got hand soap and body lotion are complimentary. Now this is a little secret that took me a while to figure out. This is a little panel. I thought it was a switch, but it's a little panel that raises up, and you've got a European style plug, or outlet I should say, here. And here you have your 3 shelves, large shelves. And there's another little secret, because when you look at this vanity and you say, well, everything's here except where's the Kleenex? There's no tissues. There are tissues, but they're hidden. And they're hidden underneath here. If you need a tissue and you're on one of the Swan Hellenic ships, make sure you look underneath this medicine cabinet. The only reason I found it is I pushed in on this little panel and I saw it raised up, and you can see the Kleenex box upside down there. Pretty clever, actually. Good way to save space on the countertop. And then even more storage. Down here you've got shelf for storage. You've got a trash can with a liner, which I like. But you have these 2 large drawers. Look at this. Now there's your hair dryer, and if you didn't use the hair dryer, you could move it somewhere else. But you've got these 2 big drawers to put all your stuff in. It's just, whoever designed this stateroom really paid attention to storage needs, I'll tell you. Okay, let's look at the shower. Now the shower itself is large. It's a good sized shower. It's not perfect because water does leak out. There's no shower door and there's no shower curtain. It's open, as you can see here. When you take a shower, water gets all over the floor in the bathroom. There's just no way to prevent it. If you turn the shower on, and it's a very intelligent design, these controls are the best I've ever seen. Here's your temperature control to turn it from hot to cold. This turns on the rain shower head, and this turns on this little wand over here. You also have conditioner, shampoo, and body wash, complimentary. There's a little tray here for your own personal items. But what's nice is when you press this button, it will turn on the rain shower head, like this. And as you can see, now that button has been pressed, and you can have the shower wand and the rain shower head on at the same time. So if I press the second button, now they're both functioning, which is a nice feature. And you'll notice no water leaking out. And I think when they designed the bathroom, this is how they tested it. The problem is when you get in the shower, this water starts hitting your body and it starts bouncing off of you and it gets everywhere. Not a big deal. It's just something to be aware of. You'll be using the little floor mat to dry off the floor. They do give you a couple of hooks. We have a towel rod in the shower. I'm not sure why I would use that. And another towel rod over here next to the toilet. And of course the obligatory toilet brush. And they give you some disposable bags for sanitary items. Now when we talk about hooks, I showed you the two in the shower. Our junior suite has hooks in the hallway. This suite does not have any hooks. This might be a closet that you would use for your parka. You put your two parkas in here so they could dry out, and then you put your other clothes in the large closet. There is not a drying closet for your parkas. So if you're in Antarctica or the Arctic and you get wet, your parka gets wet, you could probably leave it down in base camp. If you bring it back to your stateroom, you'll probably either have to put it in the bathroom, maybe on those hooks. I don't know. But this is a very, very nice, very comfortable stateroom. Nice, large balcony. Just really well suited. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I'll be staying in this room tonight, maybe tomorrow night as well. I'll let you know more about it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next Cruise Report. And don't forget, smooth sailing.